Welcome to the podcast. I have two beautiful individuals that you may have heard from the last podcast after the previous one. Nice. That was I've completely fucking forgot.
2 podcasts ago.
You
Yeah,
see,
it's like 2
even
weeks
more
ago.
evidence that I forgot. I have been unable to have anyone over for 2 weeks because I've had relations over, as you guys may have heard. Now, I remember that there was a couple of remarks that were given, and I haven't even told Jesse and Macca, or Macca and other Macca.
yeah.
Macca too.
Yeah, Macca too, bitch.
But one of the things, surprisingly enough, that I haven't told them this, guys, is one of the comments said that you guys sound extremely alike.
That's why he's Macca too.
Yes.
We're just clones.
Yeah.
Secretly.
So I just I thought I'd let you guys know as soon as we do that. So I'm going to open up some concoction of things,
So does that mean that all of my funny jokes Macca's taking credit for?
and all of your Macca's bag jokes you get.
I like this trade.
Okay, so once again, because he had to work late and this goes up during the Sunday night, we will not have Mr. Ryan. So
To the Ryan Free Podcast.
that's another Ryan free podcast. And
Say-
guys, if you would like to keep this podcast Ryan free, then head on over to patreon.com. And I'm thinking about creating a reward tier where
That's one of the stretch goals.
if we meet it, then it will be a Ryan free podcast. So I'll just keep that in mind for
Okay.
you guys. So okay, first things first. What the fuck did you guys do?
Ah.
So
Well,
Jess, other Macca.
I've done 2 things this week.
Yep.
One is Shadow of Mordor.
How's that?
It's really fun. It's Batman, but you're a Wraith Ranger and you kill orcs.
Now, I hear stuff online that, it's often compared to Assassin's Creed. Like, where's the Assassin's Creed come into it? Is because...
Well, it's the stealth is very similar to Assassin's Creed. Like they're like in number 3, they're just the bushes you hide in.
Yeah.
They're exactly the same thing.
Oh, well, there
So,
you
like,
go.
They've taken some good stealth things from Assassin's Creed and then put it in the Batman engine.
Okay, so that doesn't sound too bad, because
Yeah.
everyone's been saying that it was like, a mix-up between all the bad elements of each franchise, and I was like,
Well-
oh, that's rough.
No, it has it
It's
has
been-
brilliant dialogue and characters as well. So it's all the good shit from Batman series without all the dumbness of the Joker being and everything.
The dumbness of joke just been, haha, let me alone. Fuck you, man.
With me,
Do you guys think that they're going to do something like that with Arkham Knight?
yes,
Of course they will.
Because it's just like,
it'll be the
Joker's dead.
It'll be the Joker's
Womp,
son.
womp, womp.
Maybe
Yeah,
it'll be Robin
That's-
as the
Isn't
Joker.
that what is it, Arkham City was? Harley Quinn was pregnant or some shit?
Yeah.
It'd be like that movie with what was it? Dick Grayson was like possessed by the Joker.
Yeah.
Or, like that was like traumatized by him.
Yeah.
There was a movie where Dick Grayson was possessed by the Joker?
Well, he
Oh,
was
yeah.
like traumatized, and the Joker like died, and like in the future, like Batman's like, oh, the Joker's terrible. You should never fight him, future Batman.
That would have been the Batman Beyond movie.
Yeah, so it's like,
I like
Joker's
that.
Return.
Batman Beyond has to fight the Joker. So yeah.
Yeah, not just the Jace.
Well, now everyone knows the massive plot twist at the end of that, because it was
Oh,
Dick
it-
Grayson.
Oh, sorry.
Well, what?
No,
came
no,
out,
no,
like,
wait, it wouldn't have been. It
2003?
would have been. Oh, then I'm not going to say who it is, even though, it's still the same thing, just, yeah.
Dick Grayson.
Yeah, Dick Grayson.
Yeah.
And the second thing I watched, was I watched Indiana Jones 1, 2, and 3 for the first time last week.
Now, Mackie, you saw Indiana Jones 1, 2, and 3 recently for the first time as well. What did you think?
I thought it was pretty good. I liked it. It's like, what was it? Sploosh Mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, which one was your favourite? Because I'm under, I think that the Temple of Doom it's good. They're all good, but out of the original 3, Temple of Doom is probably the weakest. Like, what do you
Yeah.
guys think?
I think that the third one's the best with the
Yeah,
Grail.
Sean Connery.
He
Yeah.
chose Paulo.
I like that one. Yeah, it's like, oh, that's, how are you? Oh, do you have my child? Yes. No, you're not supposed to have it.
Pretty much.
That's why I sent it to you.
Oh, you think that my son would bring the journal right here to you?
He's from
Oh,
America.
gosh, I
Why
did.
does he speak Scottish?
Well, he's Sean Connery. Of course he's Scottish.
Like, Jesus, makes no sense.
Hello, son. Let's all watch the young adventures of Indiana Jones.
How
No.
about you go die?
I think the problem I had with the second one was just that like it didn't fit because the first one. The first one is to do with like the Ark, right? The Ark of the Covenant, and then the third one is to do with the Holy Grail. The middle one's just like some shit with like Indian, like Kalimar. Like, it made no
It's just some
sense.
Indian death.
Like this is what he did in his off time. He found like a rock for some Indian guys.
Well, what is it? I even like in The Last Crusade how, you know, they're going through that place in Venice, and then it's just like they walk past the Ark of the Covenant on the wall, and it plays the theme from the first movie.
Well,
What's
isn't
that?
he,
It's
isn't he
that
also
Covenant.
like,
Yeah.
What's that? That's the Ark of the Covenant. Are you sure? Yes.
Yes.
Keep walking.
Oh man, but I like the first one. I like Raiders probably the most, but it's like,
It was more gory.
yeah, but like, you know, the third one is good, but it's, I don't know, at the end where it's like the trials, they build up the whole Holy Grail thing for
Yeah.
the whole movie, and it's like the trials are cool, but it's like over in 10 minutes almost,
Yeah.
or like
Well,
20, yeah.
Well, they couldn't really do. They couldn't be an entire thing about that.
Yeah, but I mean, like at the same time, everyone was like, you need these trials, you need to this
Yeah.
book to understand these trials, yeah.
But not really.
And let's,
you can just fucking wing it.
am
Like,
I the,
if you had thrown dirt on that hit in the first part, this trial's dumb.
yeah.
You can just like even if you like a ladder and just like put it over like all the stepping stones, just walk across that as well.
Just have to be fully prepared for fucking anything.
It's it's the first one that fucks everyone up because you just walk through a corridor and get beheaded.
Yeah, that's why everybody
That's not a fucking. That's not like a puzzle.
Only the penitent man will pass.
It's just duck.
It's wait,
Like,
what?
I get that. Like they see two people go in, they both get beheaded. The third one goes in, he doesn't
And-
duck.
But then, like everyone else, it's the ghost! They fucking run away.
When it's like there's just like, you know, all these other corpses and skeletons where it's like they have no heads. Yeah, the skulls are just fucking over there. I wonder what happened.
No, I'm sure it's fine.
Natural causes. Shit happened, man.
I didn't like too that like the first movie, like he gets with that one chick.
Marion?
Yeah, sure. And then like the second movie, like it's a completely different chick.
The Swedish lady.
Yeah. And then fucking Short Round's there, and I like Short Round, but he's a little racist, but I like him. And then the third movie,
Oh,
Short
my
Round
God,
and that chick they just disappeared, and just this Nazi chick.
I can't even remember what the name is of the girl in the second film. Oh, it's like it could be interpreted as a guy's name as well, though.
Hackney McGee. I don't know.
No, like
Winston.
yeah, Winston Churchill.
Well, yeah, because he thinks he's meeting a dude.
Yeah,
And
No,
it's
'cause
like, no,
it's
you
like-
actually pronounce it like this, and it's a woman's name.
and like the nickname though. Anyway, would be on that, you know.
And there are too many child slaves in the second one, dude.
Well, you gotta, you know, build that fucking mind somehow.
But like they would get so much more shit done if they just got grown ass men to do it instead.
And stop beating them.
Yeah, like, what?
It's like, you stop working. I will cripple you.
And then
so
they
you
have
can't
that
work.
stuff like you drink it and it turns them evil. Just give every single child that shit, and then they'll do it willingly.
Does it last forever though?
I don't. Yeah, it worked on
Because
Indy
but
until
the
he was
thing is-
hurt.
Well,
once.
it was until you hurt.
Yeah.
It's like, was hurt by
Which is a
fire.
really weird fucking what?
It must be like a burning sensation.
I think adrenaline just like kills it or some shit.
or horrific burns.
Like, I guess that way,
Specifically
you
everyone-
can't just beat the children.
No, because the prince has it too, and he just punches shit out by Short Round, and he turns good again.
Isn't there
I
something
thought,
with fire?
I thought he also
Doesn't-
hits him with like the torch or something.
I don't fucking know.
Oh,
I can't tell you
it's
that one.
I don't know. It's been a week.
I watched it
It was the
last
second
Tuesday.
movie. The third movie was the best.
I do like I like
It's Sean Connery.
Sean Connery. So it's like
He made
it's
that
not
movie.
bad. It's just I have fond memories of the first
I
one.
think the third one is more joking, and the first one's more like, oh, it's actual like we're exploring this weird dungeon and shit.
Well,
like that.
yeah.
Like there was more exploring.
But am I the only one here that has seen Kingdom of the Crystal Skull?
I've seen
I've
it
seen
once on
started
TV.
Okay.
I saw the end of it actually.
I've seen the start of it. And
Together
he's
we
like,
can make this movie.
He's like, he fucking pulls out a knife. And he's like, oh, looks like you bought a knife to a gunfight, son.
You get it because the first two, like, we got the
Dr.
sword.
Jones.
It's like doing that thing, and the guy who pulls the gun and just shoots.
Isn't there a
Well,
reference to that in
it-
every movie?
Well, it's like in the second one, he goes to he has no gun. He's like,
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
and he's just like, bang.
In the third one, he's like, he has the knife and they have the gun.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I know how this feels now.
I know that pain.
But yeah.
He also makes like Snake reference. The fourth movie was just like, oh, remember how good Indy was? Yeah.
Remember that Shia LaBeouf wants to become Indiana Jones for future
I
films?
love Shia LaBeouf.
I don't.
Did you just draw the Twin Peaks thing, Macca?
I did. I certainly did.
He really wants to talk about Twin Peaks.
Well, you know,
Thank God that's coming back in fashion.
We'll get to Twin Peaks because there is a bit of news for that. So, Mac, what did you do in your previous week?
I watched a whole bunch of shit. I watched like fucking The Twilight Zone, like old black and white. Where it's like, yeah, it's like I'd never seen that before, and it's like it was pretty good. It's like you get some pretty fucked up things, but a lot of them it's like it was there all along. Ah!
Cause that was man.
You just get shit like that. I watched the pilot episode of New Flash.
Oh yeah, how do you find that?
I don't know. I really don't
As the biggest
know.
Flash fan here.
Is it Barry? Which Flash is it?
It's
It is
Barry Allen.
Yeah.
Oh.
And there's just little things and it's like, I see what you're doing there, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to ruin anything. for
Should have been
people.
the first Flash with the hard water gas.
Yes, Jay Garrick.
Extracting the gas.
But
down
Jay
in hard
Garrett was
water.
a scrub.
He wasn't.
What?
It says
He could
it's
turn
in the-
invisible
It's-
by just moving slightly.
He does a jig and he can be invisible.
It's
the
at the
best.
start of the thing. It's like the chick he's sweet on. She's like, I don't want to date you. You're a scrub. It's
Yeah.
before he
Yeah,
becomes
but
the Flash.
then she's like, I want that Flash dick.
It's so Flash.
It vibrates.
So flashy. It's invisible. You don't know what's gonna get you.
Oh, what's that I'm feeling?
Don't worry.
You're
honey.
so forward, Jay.
And fast.
It's a problem we have.
It's the hard water that gets you.
Oh man.
Well, I also watched like the first 3 episodes of Gotham.
Oh yeah.
It's alright.
The racing game Gotham.
I just find some
Project
parts
Gotham
weird.
I haven't heard of this. I don't watch TV. What's Gotham?
Gotham, it's about James Gordon,
Ah,
and it's
I think I
like
have heard
it's
of
like
that.
the first episode.
So it's True Detective, but in Gotham.
Well, it's like it's like a criminal show set in Gotham.
So it's CSI Gotham.
Yeah.
That would be hype as shit.
Well, just without
Yes.
like
But it's not set during Batman times.
it's set
so
where
it's
it's like he's like
okay.
8.
I think that's like the first case they go on. because
It's
they-
the
But there's
first
still be
case-
Joker stuff though.
Well, apparently there's already like fucking a Joker's reference as like
He
this
wasn't even-
comedian.
He didn't
And
exist.
it's like he's
He was
like
the
not
fucking
even
Red Hood before, like
Yeah.
just, like
Well, at the moment it's like
Batman's
people think it's like
fucking
he's this
8.
comedian. Yeah. Well, I find it weird. It's like he's 8. They have like poison chicks. They're
It would be cool
applying
if
his
it's like-
poison ivy. She's like older than he is, and so is Catwoman. Selena is fucking 13. It's
Botox.
like it's like aren't they always younger than Batman?
Well, most of them, yeah, because like Batman.
I know
This
fucking
is the
Poison
alternate
Ivy
universe.
is.
What if every single Batman villain and fucking character was older than Batman?
Well, it's
And then Darkseid showed up. The Darkseid killed them.
I would be cool with that.
That's how the series ends. Darkseid just shows up and kills
Well,
everyone.
it's weird because it's like they're like it's implying that it's kind of like it's like the 50s. Cops are very
Well,
rough with
Gotham's
people.
always set in the 50s though.
But it's
Same.
like it's like James Gordon's girl, like
Is he
fiance
Scottish?
or whatever.
Is
She's
she
with
Scottish?
what is it? She's with like the chick who's like with they're like criminal. They investigate like the police as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah,
And she's
Inquisition.
also with like a bald black fella.
Internal affairs, but
She's always with like a bald black fella.
yeah.
And it's like she's like fucking apparently James Gordon and the fiance were fucking lesbians. And it's like what the fuck?
Well, I'm sure lesbianity
In the
happened
50s
back
though?
in the 50s. It's just probably behind
This wasn't
closed
talked
doors.
about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ah, they're just very good friends.
but yeah, they're just very, very good friends.
That's what girls do, right? They just sort of kiss each other out of
And,
friendship.
well, it's like she's kind of
Everywhere.
like she's like she's like James Gordon's not the man you know. You can't trust him. Basically, like you should be. Come on.
Oh, okay. Well,
And it's like
And then she
he
was
apparently killed Cobblepot.
oh well,
What? He's not dead.
No,
Yeah. Well, Cobblepot
it's like
Senior.
they're like oh we need to make sure you're with the program. We need you to kill
The Court of Owls.
the what? No.
It'd be amazing.
the mega powers, just like
Gotcha.
Show that he's like
Money
a
isn't
bad
everything.
cop as
It's
well.
the
And it's like they take Cobblepot to like up here, and he's like fucking don't come back to Gotham. and he shoots a gun right next to his head, and he falls in the water.
What was he coming
And it's like third episode, he fucking rocks up to his own. Like,
Yeah, I don't give a
hey guys,
fuck.
I'm back. It's like, really? You just got fucking told to fuck off.
It's fine.
Well,
The law don't scare him.
Well, everyone there wants to kill him.
Some Spanish
The mafia want to kill
boy
him.
named Bane as his bodyguard.
Fuck.
Bane is at
Bane's
Bruce
fucking
Wayne's
in
school.
prison.
No, Bane's at his school and he's bullying Bruce Wayne.
Oh, fuck it.
I'm gonna. I
Bruce
broke your
Wayne's like a
sandcastle.
fucking emo kid.
Oh, well, he would be.
It's
His
like-
parents just fucking died. Like, it's
Well,
not even a week yet.
Well, he's literally sitting in his room. He's got
What would you do if your parents
Cassette
died?
Listening to the Cure.
listening to like fucking. It's literally like.
In the 50s.
and he's
It's
fucking
just
drawing
actual
like
Satan.
the darkest shit, like 7 heads and shit. And it's like, you got some problems, kid. Maybe
Well-
you should go to Arkham.
Well, he's never going to work those problems out, so... I mean, the only thing that look, if it was just, crimes in Gotham City with little nods, I'd be like, oh, that's cool. But instead it's going to be like, hey, it is me, the guy, I'm teaching at this college. I'm fucking gonna throw snakes on people.
Mr. Strange.
Well, it's like I didn't see like the.
You're so
ads.
strange, Hugo.
Well, it's like the TV ads for like
What
us.
the
It's
hell?
already like see them before they were Batman's villains. And it's like God. It's like Penguin.
But they were
Riddler,
boring before
blah,
they were
blah, blah.
Batman's villains.
And it's like it's like it ruined it.
What
Yeah,
about
it's like, I
that
didn't-
mafia guy?
Falcone.
Falcone.
Yeah.
Well, he appears as well. But,
So he's gonna be. It's either him or there's a whole bunch of them, but it's either him that's gonna throw the acid in Harvey Dent's face.
Someone does. Well, Harvey Dent still would be 12.
Yeah, no, he's gonna do it now.
What did I even do? You know what you did.
You know what you're going to do.
It's just Batman babies.
Batman babies. Oh, I just remember that picture we saw of Maka, how it's like Bane, he's a little kid, and he's got this puffer that's got venom on it. He's like,
Well, it's like there's
Oh, my
internet
allergies.
comic, and it's like Justice League in like school, and it's like there's like the bullies are led by like Lex Luthor.
yeah,
He's
because rich
got,
kid.
He's got like the red hair slicked back, and it's like you have like
He was a redhead.
Yeah,
yeah, you got like
Specs.
fucking like Solomon Grundy there. He's just a
What?
real pale kid that's bigger than
What?
everyone else. And he's got like a root growing out.
Get that scene.
You got like Captain Cold. He's
Oh,
fucking.
God.
He's just got like a white hoodie on. There's the blue sunglasses. It's like fucking
very
his hands
chilly
in his
today.
pocket.
well, I know that what is it in that series? In one of the panels, they're just like there's people in the naughty corner, and there's just like Mr. Zaz just doing tally marks and chalk on the chalkboard.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like
Kids I've wedgied.
it's like you have like it's like today kids, your PE teacher is away sick. We're going to bring in the new one. Who shall we be replacing him? Bruce, are you alright? I don't know. I just have a sense of dread. Just overwhelming despair. I know what you mean. And then it's like, introducing your new PE teacher, Mr. Side. And it's like just fucking dark side in like a polo shirt, little shorts, and
It's like a whistle.
and he's got like he's got the whistle around his neck, and he's like, "Hello, kids. Today we'll be playing dodgeball." And he just like
Laser eyes coming out.
it's just- all these dodgeballs are like fucking like on fire. And everyone's just screaming. It's like fuck yeah. Well, it's like the Green Lantern call is like Boy Scouts.
Oh.
Man. Okay, well, apart from that, you all know what I've been up to because that's what I've been talking about on the podcast for the last 2 weeks.
Exactly,
There you
yeah.
go. So, something that we were talking about before is Macca has drawn the little owl symbol.
On the Krispy Kreme's donuts.
And so,
It's not what it seems, though.
it's not what it seems.
Well, it's upside down to you, motherfucker.
I was making a reference to you.
I know. Really?
Oh, fuck, I don't know.
So, big announcement, Season 3 for 2016.
It's
Get
so
hyped for
far
2 years.
away.
Yeah, I know.
But I'm still so high.
I told Stuart, why did you tell me this? I'm going to be miserable for 2 years.
It's like, and then it's like, What happens if then gets like, no, no?
The first episode back is just fucking Audrey's funeral. Like, no!
Well,
She was so hot.
We were talking about
She
since it's
was
like
the hot one.
25 years later, we were just coming up with like, you know, theories and whatnot, and one of them was what is it? You're gonna see Lucy and Andy's baby, like that. That would be a character.
Yes.
We're like making jokes that, you know, it's like what was it, Dick
Dick
Tremaine?
Tremaine, yeah.
It's like he's my child, but Dick, he might not be my son, but I love him like a son.
Oh, Andy.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's,
marvelous. Truly marvelous.
Hi, Dick.
And so we're just who's actually alive? Not Audrey,
The giant is alive.
not Pete.
Well, yeah,
Because
you're saying
Pete's-
Pete's dead in
Pete's
real life.
actor's like really
Bobby's
dead.
alive.
Yeah, Bobby.
Fucking Bobby.
He's still coming back. He's like a drug addict now.
We were saying we wanted to see like if Bobby comes back, we wanted his life to be really shit.
Yes, exactly. He's a drug addict just on the
He,
street.
he
like
becomes
one
the
of
new
scenes.
Leo. Like
That actually would be pretty
New
good.
shoes.
New shoes.
How did he do that? Just drugs. Just hardcore drugs messed his brain up.
wait, so like he'd pick up, he'd be like shopping with like his new fling and he'd be like,
just
what do you
trips-
think of these? New
New
shoes.
That'd be cheesy.
He just trips on like it's like a spill.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he's retarded now. Sorry.
And we we're saying that maybe like Agent Cooper, he'll be like the new killer. Like
or
he'll
he's
be
in
the
like
new-
a mental
And
asylum.
they bring
Yeah.
in a new guy to like solve the crime.
yeah. But we're like saying that we hope that we don't get like any two like, you know, new actors, like really new guys that. Because we don't want them to bring in
Charlotte
like
Booth will
all
be the
the
new-
other fan bases. Like if we, it's like, oh, and then we get like whoever plays Dean Winchester from Supernatural to come on. in.
These agents,
And then like,
whatever.
just all the like fucking Tumblr doors
Agent
just crash and they
Cooper.
all run into the Twin Peaks fan base. It's like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if this guy made out with this guy?
That would be cool.
And then they somehow had babies.
What if the giant made out with the midget?
That
And
already
backwards
happened.
made out.
That's already a movie, man. You can rent that out.
Why walk with me just that? David Bowie's just singing over that.
David Bowie's watching it and jacking it to that.
I've got something to say. It just fades out.
As long as there's cream
You're
corn,
so
I'm happy.
good.
Yeah, cream corn, the essence
It's
of
just
sadness.
suffering. The essence of human suffering.
Yeah, cream corn.
Because he's smooth.
No, that's literally what the essence of
Oh
suffering
god. Are we gonna have to deal with like Bobby?
is.
Fucking hate Bobby. He's
You-
so boring.
He's such a douche. What was it? Mike, wasn't it?
Yeah.
His friend. His friend becomes super cool guy. And he's like, you know, have like this older chick who's hitting on me because she thinks she's 16.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm not gonna ruin this for her.
Yeah.
I'll just play along. And then he's like, dude, older chicks, they do sleep.
He fixed the curtains.
Really?
Yeah, the curtain runner.
Yeah, you just like add oil in it. It's funny. You put
That
cotton
wasn't-
buds
that-
Yeah.
and things and like they quieted
With
the thing.
Edge.
That
They're
was
quiet.
Ed. He did that. He dragged his oil through the fucking thing. put it
Oh
on the
yeah.
cotton
Yeah.
balls.
He's fucked up. He was like, yeah.
That was before she gets so crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The curtains are fixed. They're quiet. We've done it. We'll make millions. We have
Yeah,
quiet
it's
curtains.
like, no, you can't get a patent out on that.
Oh man.
But you don't earn any of this.
Is the Oracle still alive? Like the log lady?
Probably dead. She was pretty
Well,
old back then.
I mean, I'm assuming that David Lynch's wife is still alive. She was like the log lady. She'll probably come back for us.
cool.
But you know, once again, she'd be like really old because like
That should be even more wise and
yeah,
and
that's crazy.
crazy.
What about Bobby's dad?
Was he the
Oh,
alcoholic?
the Colonel.
Yeah.
He's still
Oh
alive.
yeah.
Yeah.
He was super cool. It's
Every
like-
time he sits down, he has like this cryptic metaphor. That's like the best life advice ever.
It's like he's giving him some like the best advice. And then
No,
son's
fuck
just
you,
like,
Dad.
well, fuck you, Dad. I don't have to do what you say. He's like, I
Oh,
basically
God.
told you that.
Good job, I guess.
Fucking learn.
What about what's his face? Like the rich guy that owns the whole
Ben
the
Horn.
Yeah.
I don't know if Audrey's dead, then he's gonna be
We
super
think he's
depressed.
going like,
Again?
insane again.
He's
Yeah.
just like reenacting the Second World War again.
Civil War.
Civil War.
the Second World War now.
He's moved up.
Yeah, he's moved on.
He's up to World War One now.
The Germans won this time.
I'm Churchill now.
No, he's Hitler. Because he went for the South.
Oh yeah, he always went for the losing side.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I won't attack the Russians.
Oh,
Genius.
man. So yeah,
My tanks will not go to
He
Africa.
sounds like fucking. What's his
Vince
name?
McMahon.
Yeah. He looks the same.
Survivor Series.
We reenact the Survivor Series and just
Kane attack Russia.
Kane wins, man.
Well, it's just like all of a sudden you see like Rusev. Dun, dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun.
Just beats Joe Kane and shitty flag comes down.
Then like instead because like Russia would just because like turn on Germany and it's just like Lana's just like no Germans cheat. Oh man. So speaking of things that have getting a new series, Naruto is actually ending, but there is going to be a spin-off of some sorts at the end of it, they said.
He confirmed it like 3 years ago.
I said this was going to happen 3 years ago.
No. The guy confirmed that there's going to be a series with Naruto as a Hokage like 3 years ago.
Once again, but they're not sure if it's going to be an anime-only thing. Like, some people are saying that it's going to be like the GT to Naruto.
Maybe it'll be like a movie, just like a series of
No,
movies.
because they've already said they're going to have a movie which is called The Last, as in like the last movie.
Well, yeah, isn't that meant to be actually where it finishes?
Yeah,
Dragon Ball
so
Z.
from what Naruto and Sasuke are currently like fighting each other, and they've got 4 chapters left to resolve all the issues in the manga. Now, I don't know how you're gonna do that. So the theory is that the Naruto The Last, like, it's going to be the movie that wraps up everything. I'm gonna keep going. Just, if you hear anything, just oh god,
Fuck off!
no!
Ah!
We just made a bigger deal than that had to be, but
We have to out yell it.
yeah. Because that makes sense. It's making too much noise. We must out yell it. Yeah, and then he's like, there might be something after that as well. So, what happened? What do you guys think? I mean, ultimately, everyone here knows we don't really care that much about Naruto.
I stopped caring after the whole Obito shit.
Oh, what part of that? There's
Well,
so much.
Like this very beginning where it's like oh I'm
Did you hear that Toby's Madara?
Oh I'm this and that. It's like if he didn't have like that one thing where it's like how Kakashi gets like his eye and shit.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have to do so much fucking bullshit.
Yeah, if they didn't have the one flashback, then you wouldn't have.
Yeah, just before he revealed who it was.
You know, you could have had that after.
We'd have foresight there, fucking Musashi.
Your foresight fucking ruined it.
Yeah, man.
There was no foresight. He could have had that flashback at any point previously, it would have been fine.
And it's
How about during the Hadan fight or some shit, I don't know.
Well,
Just randomly.
randomly.
As he falls in a hole. Oh no.
Oh yeah, young guy.
Yeah, just like Hidan's falling down and he like turns over. He's like, "Oh, so tell me something."
Why not do it when Kakashi was injured? And it's like, oh, how do you have the eye anyway? And they just was right then.
Why not? Once again, because we're trying to get it so that because the whole reason that he did it, it's Madara. No, it's someone else. No, it's someone else. Is because he's like he wanted to make it a surprise, and ultimately it just turned into a massive clusterfuck. Everyone already, as soon as they're like, oh, he's got one eye over the other side.
He's like half crushed, and it's like,
oh, so he's like the other guy that was half crushed.
Yeah.
There's not too many of those guys around.
and he has a fucking Sharingan.
But yeah.
Those are some swords in a bit.
Cause it's like
What a mystery!
Cause it's like I like Toby before he was revealed that it's like I'm all evil and shit.
That's what he did.
And, well, basically he was like, oh, right guys, what are you doing? I'm Toby. That just looks like you're
Remember when you cosplayed Toby?
I do.
And you're like, oh my god, Toby's so cool.
And then they ruined
And all these
it.
little
It was
children were
almost like
hugging
you cosplayed as Toby.
And all these children were hugging you because they loved you, and you're like, yes, this is what I wanted.
This is not what I want, you sick fuck.
I didn't say it.
You just did say it.
No, that was you, Mackie. You said it yourself.
I did not say that.
Yeah, that's what
I don't
happens.
like people touching me.
the same. You have no proof.
I have a witness.
Hi, Macca, and my dickhead.
Fuck you, Jesse.
Why are you yourself a dickhead and swearing at me for?
Because it's just what I do. I secretly hate myself, alright?
You have issues, man. You need to work them out.
I don't want to.
So,
Can't
does
make me.
anyone here care about the ongoing Attack on Titan stuff?
I read all. I've been reading it since like the start,
Yeah.
and it's like it's finally. You know how I told you it's like there was like a big thing about the government,
Yeah.
and it's like they were trying to overthrow the government.
Also, this is gonna be a spoiler, I'm guessing, guys. So
Well, fucking read it. Then you realize how shit it was.
That's so mean.
No, I will be fucking mean. It's
Maybe they can't
stupid.
deal with the stupid.
It got so stupid. The
That's why they haven't read
anime.
it yet.
If the anime, if they keep going with the anime because they bring out a new season, it's gonna just fucking hit a dead wall when they get to this
You
shit.
wait for 200 episodes
It's
of
been
filler.
like 6
Can
months.
you imagine Attack on Titan filler?
It's been 6 months of this government shit, and I have not seen a Titan. It's just
Fine.
been like, oh, conspiracies.
People get bored
The
of Titans.
king,
apparently.
who's not. Oh shit.
Yeah.
I can't really. It's stupid.
Okay, well, I'm gonna. If you don't want to hear a
2
spoiler,
minutes.
you got 2
No,
minutes.
1 minute. You have 1 minute.
Skip
That's all
one,
we're giving you.
Skip 1 minute ahead. Okay, from 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, the king who fucking rules the place is not actually the fucking king. And it's like, he's like, I want to eat Eren to gain his Titan powers because that's somehow how it works, yo.
It's like what they did in District 8.
Okay, also, while we got this minute going, I need to say this really fast, but it was recently revealed in the latest thing, it's causing a massive buzz. Eren actually ate his dad, and
Yes,
that's why
that's
he...
the latest one?
Yeah, that's why he...
Well, he gets injected with something, turns into one, and then eats his father. He's just realized that.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was under a minute.
Okay, so welcome back, hopefully. Otherwise, you got the
Push the
biggest
time,
spoiler
Stuart.
possible.
Okay, fix it in post.
I'll probably say, maybe.
If it's less than a minute, just like you should make it longer.
Oh,
Shorten it.
fucking read it.
Turn the page.
Read the manga.
Yeah, write a book about this podcast.
Yeah, I am, and it's going to be illustrated, and
Well,
gonna
if
be-
I'm
gonna be
illustrating,
House
it's
Stewart.
going to
It's
take
gonna
like ages.
it's going to be 2 like bears with like one that has a blue armband and one that has a red one, and it's just going to have like Macca, and then it's going to have other.
M2.
And then I'm just going to be sitting there as a chibi form of me between these 2 bears.
Getting mauled.
Yep,
Dude,
to death.
I like that.
So-
I dig that idea.
I gotta be other for that.
You
Cool.
are the other.
So I've actually got some things that we need to get through. So, first of
Should've
all,
mentioned this earlier.
You really should have.
horror movies. It is October,
I
and
love horror movies.
spooky, scary skeletons. Okay, so, Macca, you're the horror aficionado. What is
Somewhat.
it's just some, basic questions that I've covered on the channel with my own videos. One, what is your first horror movie you can remember?
First, is it like actual horror or first like scary?
Well, you can be first scary or...
It was
First-
horror for you. There
it
was
was-
horror.
First horror movie or scary movie for me was fucking Jaws, and I was 6.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And that has fucking ruined me. It's
For
like,
other sharks?
For other sharks. They'll never be as big and beautiful. No, I'm-
Jaws 3.
As most of you know, I'm fucking terrified of the ocean.
And yet you
Your
draw...
favourite-
maybe
your
that's why you
favourite
draw all
Aquaman.
the stuff from the ocean.
Oh, I
because
know
you like
what's
to-
fucking in there.
His favourite character is fucking Aquaman.
He will save me.
But he's your big. He's going against you.
That's why it's like I like Aquaman. If I'm over the ocean, who's gonna save me? Aquaman will.
Or Aqualad.
It's just.
Well, I mean, if Aquaman can't show up.
If someone has to save me.
Might as well be Aqua.
Okay,
Yeah, it was
first...
like that was like my first like scary movie, and it's like it had a renowned effect. It even transcends into fucking video games sometimes.
Oh, you can't go swimming in like...
It's like what?
Like
you-
Far Cry 3.
Yeah, I've
Oh
been
god,
playing Far
sharks.
Cry 3, and it's like, oh shit, man. Oh fuck, sharks are in there. It's like, I can see you. And it's like, oh shit.
I always found the alligators more scary than the sharks in Far Cry 3. Because sharks are easy. You just pull your fucking binoculars out, look for them, and then shoot them and go harvest them.
Well, it's like if
Oh, it's like
I
you
always
feel-
get in a boat
But
with
if
the
you
mounted
have
gun.
crippling fear...
Oh
It's-
yeah.
it's-
I forget about
yeah.
that. I fear nothing.
All of a sudden, Jesse's like on fire, just walking away.
What? Come at me, fire.
On
Just
fire,
falls
covered
down
in
from
snakes.
dying.
Covered in snakes and spiders.
You're even not afraid of death either. Or else this would be really terrifying for me.
I think the first scary movie I was like properly watched, not just like parents are watching it like around the corner,
Yeah.
was Wes Craven's New Nightmare.
Really?
That was the first one I fully watched.
Wow.
That's,
That was I think I was about like 8.
so that would have been your first introduction to Freddy Krueger through
Yes.
like.
Yes, it was, and then having dreams about Freddy Krueger, and it's like, oh,
Always
this
the
is
best.
great because he attacks you in your dreams. Great.
Why is the worst thing to watch before bed?
We
Jesse,
watched it in the afternoon.
what is your like first horror movie? Or
I can
horror
remember
movie that you can remember?
two. I'm not sure which came first.
Chicken or the egg?
First one was Friday the 13th. The first one.
Okay, good
That
choice.
one actually did. Like, that one didn't scare me as much. I thought it was cool. The gore. That shit scared the shit out of me. Actually, just that noise. And then the second one was The Shining.
Oh
On
wow.
VHS came in 2 massive VHS things. I watched it with my mum because like, let's watch The Shining. I was like, okay, that sounds fun.
Sounds like pretty shiny.
So like I was sitting there eating Nutella sandwiches, watching The Shining, and like I think I got up to I think it was the bathtub
Lady in the
scene.
bath, yeah.
Yeah, and that shit scared the fuck. It was like, nah, I'm done. I'm done, eh?
I'm out now.
So then afterwards, had to watch Fern Gully to like calm myself down.
I had to work for Gully.
I fucking love Fern Gully.
Fuck yeah! It's like was it Tom Curry?
I don't know the names.
Tim
I was,
Curry.
I was
Tim
really-
Curry. I always say Tom. It's like him as like the fucking smog beast thing.
Yeah. Smoke.
Well,
What is smoke?
well, what I was gonna say is like, what is the
Water.
do you guys remember what the lady in the Shining scene? Because is it like just a like laugh, or is it like kiss me? Or
She
something?
talks.
Yeah,
And like she's dragging like, come here. She's
But, like, when she's all,
gory and
like,
shit,
you
yeah,
know-
she's all fucked up.
yeah. Okay.
And also like the fucking hose.
Mm.
Just the jump scare hose.
I always like the elevator.
I am-
That was at the
It's a-
start, I think. Or early, was it earlier?
I think it's earlier.
I'm disappointed that The Shining was. I found it such a good movie. It has a terrible ending, but it's like such a good movie, and it's hard to find that kind of thriller
Mm.
these days. And it's like unless
It's because David Lynch made it.
really,
Who also made
and
Twin
Twin Peaks, and it's full circle.
Did you know
And
that,
we've been 25 years in suspense.
in the start, apparently he has this like broken down yellow beetle, like broken side of the road, because originally the car that Stephen King wrote in his book was the yellow beetle they drove in. So he's like, "Fuck you, Stephen King! I'm gonna make this my own movie."
Oh wow.
So that's why he changed a lot of shit about it. Just like say, fuck you,
Probably why
this
the
is my own
ending was
movie.
good.
Yeah, the maze is like wasn't even in like the actual book.
Yeah, I'd heard it was different from the book, and then I knew that Stephen King then, tried to make a TV series of The Shining, and it died.
Well,
This
it's
is why
he-
David Lynch
It's like he writes good stories, but it's like apparently his endings are super bad.
He can't do anything.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't know how to.
How do I end the Dark Tower? I won't. It seems so simple now.
Alright, what are the other questions?
Okay.
Things.
What is your favorite horror movie series?
Favorite.
Don't even have one.
Ooh.
I think yours, Jesse, and this is obviously just a guess, but it might involve the red and green sweater fellow.
I do, and like that's just because like Mum was a big fan of Freddy Krueger,
Mhm.
so she had like, she because we live in Rockhampton,
Yep.
right? And so she like before we moved, she hired out like every single Freddy Krueger on VHS when we just moved. So we have really old Civic videotapes of fucking. It's amazing.
That's like ingenious. I love
Yeah.
your mum.
Yeah, it's great. So then we just watch those. I don't know. I did like they get really good in the middle. The ending is a bit shit, and the start's a bit.
Well, they get pretty whacked out
Oh,
in the
the
middle.
fucking- I
like
forgot about-
Dream Warriors.
The Exorcist is fucking scary too. I do like The Exorcist, but it's not really serious.
Well, it is a series now, isn't it?
Well, there's like at least like 3 or 4. Because you have like you have like this. There's like the
There's the-
Exorcist of like such and such and shit like that. That's the first.
Also, I did watch Paranormal Activity in theaters, and that shit was pretty scary.
Cool.
But like, because at the very end, right, they said like, oh, and she was never found, and they have like the back speakers have like her laugh track. So they just have like her laughing behind you somewhere, like she's in the fucking theater. Like, oh shit, that's cool.
That is cool.
Except that the demon has freezer feet.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's like the 3 fucking.
Maybe it was
freezers.
freezers.
Yeah, freezer's just invisible.
I don't know, sometimes invisible shit pisses me off, because, like, no, I want to see what it looks like. I want to see if it looks cool.
That makes it more scary, though. It's like, oh, use your imagination. That's
I
like
do
the whole
use
thing
my
about-
imagination,
that's
it's
the whole
like
thing about
completely
Lovecraft.
fucking wrong.
That's why Lovecraft is so... Lovecraft, like, I was listening to that fantasy fiction podcast, right?
Mhm.
And, like, they're saying that, like,
Lovecraft.
Lovecraft is good, but, like, his writing's so lazy. It's like, and then a fish man appeared, and it was so scary, you don't even know.
That's basically it, like, all the, like, the old dead gods are like, it's like, unimaginable horrors of feelers and eyes.
Well, when you describe it, I can't describe it. That's the idea. It's like, wow, you're lazy.
It's like they're meant to be, like, undescribable. It's like, just trying to comprehend them ruins your sanity. It's like...
Well,
That's like the best way to be like, nah, fucking you think of it, cunt.
because it's just like,
Deal
because I'm gonna, any chance I get to shoehorn Conan the Barbarian in, I take that. But
Yeah,
Robert E.
that's it.
Howard and like H.P. Lovecraft were like actual good friends.
Yeah,
And so
they're fanboys, so have in the same universe.
yeah, and they liked each other's universes and whatnot, so everyone can be like, well, maybe like the old
So-
gods take place in
So that means
Hyboria.
that elephant in the tower actually was
an
an
old
alien.
god. Yeah,
That's so cool.
But yeah, so that's just a random bit of thing. What about you, Mr. Maka?
I think either the Friday 13th ones, just because it's like, just the sheer, it's like,
Jason
hey,
Manhattan.
whatever's on hand, I'm gonna kill you.
Jason goes to hell, takes Manhattan, and then transforms into machines.
Fucking nano
He's
machines.
so sciencey.
It's like the android with their nipples.
What about Alien? Do you like the Alien series?
Yeah,
Is
that's
that
sci-fi.
I would say it's sci-fi horror.
I'd say it's
The
number
first
one,
thriller.
number one, I'd say is horror, maybe.
Maybe. But I
Especially that one's a thriller.
they come more
Yeah.
under like thriller,
Yeah.
sci-fi. More under the sci-fi banner.
Like, I
Yeah,
wouldn't
Friday
say you were
13th
wrong
I
if
know,
you found
Alien
the
Race pretty
xenomorph
scary to me.
scary.
Alien
Yeah.
Race
Well,
pretty scary.
they're supposed to. It's like they're just specifically designed to fuck with your
That
mind.
first alien looks so fucking freaky. He's all long and lanky and like, ew.
That's
Swedish
'cause
dude.
it's
Like that
Swedish
one
ballerina.
scene where he's like lying with all the wires around him, like he's like, oh, like,
Yeah.
like, oh god.
Either the Friday 13th series or the Texas Chainsaw Massacre series.
Oh, there's a series?
Yeah, there's a bunch of
I
them.
thought it was just one movie.
No,
Like 5
you know
or
what's...
6?
Yeah,
What about
I
the
think
Wrong
so.
Turn?
My favorite one's the second one. Fuck you and
All
Wrong
the
Turn.
infrared Hicks.
You've been
Looks
going
like
on that
looks like
since
we took
last
the
night.
wrong turn.
Well, okay, so we were watching like Friday the 13th films last night, and
Part 6.
yeah,
Five.
five.
Oh, okay.
We watched the new beginning,
Tommy after the one.
the one that doesn't have Jason in it.
Yeah, the one where it's like
Except in
some
flashbacks.
guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were originally going to do the same thing that they were trying to do with Halloween, like with the third one. How it's like they were just going to do a completely different spin-off after that.
Wow.
But everyone was like, "Fuck this!"
No, it's
so they're like,
dumb.
"Okay, let's just go back to Jason."
I'll go
And
on
so
record
then,
say.
as soon as part 6 starts up, fucking lightning bolt into like,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
Hey, I'm
I
back, baby.
I think it's that dude who's traumatized. He goes,
Yeah, he
like,
goes
I
and
have
he
to
stabs
check.
him with the like
He
a
inadvertently
fence, I
causes
think,
him
or like
to
something
He
from
gets
a
like a
fence.
pole and
yeah,
he stabs the cops and it's like, die,
Did a
die.
wrought iron fence fall.
yeah.
And then it's like, lightning strikes and he gets blown back.
It's his
And he
fault.
brings it back to life. It's like,
It's his
you
fault.
literally brought back this horrible monster.
Good job, bro.
Good job, guy.
I like the one where they actually kill him. I think it's like Jason takes
Which
Manhattan.
one?
Jason takes Manhattan at the very start. Jason's running around.
Oh
And
no,
they-
that's
they use-
Jason Goes to Hell. number
Okay,
9.
well, he used the cheerleader as bait, and then she
Yeah.
runs out in the clearing. There's all these fucking military guys with fucking machine guns. Just like, it's like, just gets pelted with bullets and falls down. So much.
Yeah, it takes a chainsaw. It's like, I found out, like, apparently, like, the first one, like, the very first one, the dude who directed it was trying to go for a PG rating.
What the
What?
fuck?
So it's like, whenever it's like something horrific happens, it's off script, off camera.
Yeah.
So it's like, he's chainsawing some, I think it's like some chick's head off. And it's like
How-
shadow.
Fun for the family.
How would you ever get a PG rating? Fern Gully was
He
PG.
failed.
Well,
He
I know
horribly
it's just
failed.
PG to calm myself down. It's like, oh god. But I
Like
found
rocking
I found
chairs.
AVGN's video on that scary. Like, I don't want to deal with chainsaw people.
Yeah.
My favorite one would be the second one. The introduced chapter. This fucking crazy Vietnam
The
vet.
first one was based off a true story. Was the other one as well?
No, that's just
No,
what it says.
it's
They
the
have
way
that
it is
film.
it's based off a serial killer called like Ed Gein,
Yeah.
who killed people, just made a basically tried to like Buffalo Bill the shit. He's
Would
also
you fuck me? I'd fuck
where he's like
me.
making like a suit of women's flesh.
Or a
shit.
fuck flubber.
I'd fuck Flubber.
Because he's Buffalo Bill is also inspired by the same serial killer,
Yeah.
and it's like he had like suits.
Great ice cream, by the way.
Pretty good bubblegum. In the nose.
This best part.
Did you eat me?
I'd
eat
The dude, it's like they found like went into his house and he had like 3 women's suits,
Yes, that's right.
lampshades, and like lampshades and furniture made out of like human skin and bones.
So he wasn't caught sooner, probably because he has no friends.
He was probably gay as well because he's.
Well, they
decorating
thought
the
he
house
was
with
like-
his fucking lampshades and stuff.
No, they thought he was like he had like transgender issues, and like
He wanted
him. Well, that's why he made suits out of women.
Well, that recent dude in Brisbane had transgender issues
Oh.
apparently as well.
Are you thinking of Joe Dirt? Like they had like Buffalo Bill style thing. Yeah, he wanted to take your skin and fold it over his dick like he had a vagina. Fucking Joe
And
Dirt.
it's like
Hey,
yeah,
thank you.
apparently there was
Really?
insertion
Yeah,
of
from
shit.
Touch Treat Me.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was Joe Dirt.
and he's also fucking
You want to go Joe
Sparks.
Dirt because you're Joe Dirt. That's his brother.
When what is it?
His brother
Right.
having the last name of Dirt?
No. But his because
It's his sister,
Oh,
Yeah, his sister's like saying that.
Elijah Woods. When it's like he's Spyro, does the voices when he became the voice of Spyro.
Yeah.
Sparks gets a voice, and it's fucking him. It's oh, what's his name?
Kevin
Are you
Spacey.
fucking telling me that
Not
Buffalo Bill is Sparks?
No, not Ke-
Hey
fucking-
Spyro, would you are you going to get those gems?
Don't get here or I'll die.
not fucking the blonde dude from Just Shoot Me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, David.
David Spade.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
like, I was
he also
kinda
became the
close.
voice of Sparks.
I got the spade.
I was like, what the fuck? Sparks, you just go back and go.
like Banjo Kazooie.
I hate it when they make things that don't talk now talk. That's like Crash never used to talk. Now he's like. And it's
What
like,
Fucking
What?
tag team racing.
it's like
Has
you're a
level.
fuckwit.
Oh man.
You're like, he is.
Well,
They
Crunch
fucking
got
ruined
turned
it.
into Mr. T,
What?
and
That was
Coco
good.
got turned into Jimmy Neutron.
I was kind of cool with Crunch being Mr. T.
Mr. C.
And Jin also became like gender issue guy.
He really did because it's like in
It's
tag
Machine
team.
Head person.
What is it like? What is
Tag
it?
team racing.
Tag
Yeah.
team. It's like one of his special costumes unlock. It's like a ballerina, pink dress thing. He's like, thank you, Crash.
I actually don't mind, you know, Cortex going from evil supervillain
Press
to just
stop.
bumbling, you know.
Bumbling scientist.
It suits the universe.
Oh, Crash, why must you always muck in my mud? Oh, look, I have a mask helping me, too. We'll find out which one is more powerful soon enough.
I always like
Teleport noise.
Kuka.
What is it? You lost the gems! You lost the crystals! It's like, but give me another chance. You failed me! Oh,
It's
man.
like, fuck you.
It's always fucking gems in those old games.
Well, it's like, you know,
You get the crystals
you have,
first.
Puzzle pieces.
you have to get crystals, and it's like,
Stars.
Yeah.
another way to fuck with these plans. You get told by his like fucking like apprentice dude.
Isn't it like Embryo?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just
Are we talking
he-
about number 2?
Embryo.
Well,
like,
he's the
what-
dude who's like grabbed the gems and I can use it to
So
fuck
it's
with
like-
Cortex.
In number 1, you the whole point is that you just get to the end of the game. But like, if you want to finish the game, you have to get all the gems, and all the gems make a path that you can walk across, and you can hop on this bird and you can fly away.
Could you fall off the path?
Yes,
That's
you can die in that level.
amazing. That's amazing.
Because it's just a level, and it's like if you don't have all the gems, or even if you have like some of the gems, you can try taking this path.
So basically, you're Griffith walking on the bodies of the crystals you've collected.
Pretty much.
To reach your castle.
And starting with like number 2, Cortex finds this crystal, and he finds out that crystals power all of these fucking inventions. They're like amazing, and so
that's like time travel and shit too, isn't it?
yeah, that's what he does in number
That sounds
3.
bullshit.
And so like Crash gets all the crystals back in number 2, and then you're able to fight Cortex and stop him from blowing up the world because you've got the crystals, he doesn't. And then
Now I
like
have
if you
the
want
power.
to blow up Cortex's satellite thing, then get all the gems, and that will power up his apprentice Embryo's like ray gun, and he'll fucking shoot it down.
Yeah, what is it? He helps you beat Cortex. Then.
Yeah, because it's out of spite, because Cortex gets all the like
Light.
academic credit for inventing all the like stuff.
So it's like fucking Dr. Light and Wily.
Oh man.
It's like, if Dr. Wily, well, no, if Dr. Light never invented robots,
This wouldn't have happened.
This wouldn't have happened. If Dr. Light never invented lights, fuck. It's like,
If the internet was never invented, this wouldn't have happened. Fucking
Electricity
dude,
was-
celebrity leak.
that's up here.
He's just like, if the internet was never invented, this wouldn't have happened.
It's just him, just like full spread out. Like, oh yeah.
Just all these robots spread out.
It's hot.
I like it. I dig it.
I can dig it.
I can do it.
Ooh, yeah.
I was talking about Gatchaman.
You can dig it?
I can dig it.
Okay,
I can dig
Joe.
it, Joe.
Yes.
What's next? What's next?
Okay, well, I was actually going to say...
Your list is nothing but.
It's like,
it's on the opposite side, but I was
Sure.
drawing like...
Sure it is.
Yeah, but yeah.
You're lying, I know.
Okay, well, actually what I was going to bring up next, but since you guys...
Arabia is
You're
a
so-
place of many cultures.
You're so... Libya is a place of many cultures. One of their main exports is corn. Or as they call it, maize. In conclusion, Libya is the land of contrast.
next thing.
Okay, so since these guys are,
These
guys.
guys.
These guys, friggin', they don't like me trying to think of segues, or, whatnot.
I hate writing them, it's really hard.
Where
You gotta lean forward to go forward.
I had to explain to my sister what a segue was.
What,
And then
both-
she
both
wouldn't
kinds?
fucking
Well,
shut
yeah.
up about. She's like, "Oh, segue." I'm like, "Well, it's like when you have to go from one topic to the next, so you try and make something similar to branch them. So it's
Yeah.
like, oh,
My dog died. Speaking of dead dogs.
I
To
like,
make
I
it-
like Pluto pups.
To make a weird example.
yeah. So then the rest of the fucking day, she would just be like,
Oh,
"Oh, it's a good day today. Speaking of good things," and I'll be like, "No, shut up."
Why are you segueing for no reason?
Like, and she was just doing that constantly.
'Cause
What
she's a
what
little
do they
sister.
teach them
But
in
she's like-
Tasmania?
Fucking 14.
What do they teach them in Tasmania?
Uh,
Obviously not what Germans speak.
Well, her friend Naomi was like very, very, very smart. We were sitting at like the
What's your sister's excuse? You
yeah,
voted for you?
yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. That's probably it.
Corrupted.
That's probably it.
Stuart's
Go,
hate.
Peter.
We were sitting at the Pancake Manor, and there was like a quiz, and she, like, her friend got all of them, and some of them were just like, in the African culture of such and such, do they like eat in their tradition? And she's like, oh, it's the such and such.
Wow.
And I was like, wow, I am
You're
being shown
smart.
up by a 14.
That's average for you though. You play Smash.
Oh, Smash is.
How was your DS
That was
Smash?
being Mega Man.
That was a segue right there.
Yeah.
Wow, it's almost like we weren't going to talk about this, but
But now we are. I brought it up because I saw how bad.
okay,
you
so
were.
I caved in and I bought Smash for the 3DS, and
Like a
the
sucker.
day that I bought it, they announced it for the Wii U. They're like, "Oh, it's coming out in December."
No.
Okay, so I've been playing as Mega Man, and he seems not to be super good in terms of the rest of the cast. Whoever the
Are you
worst
crash,
person,
dash, cash, crapsing?
the worst person I'm thinking at the moment is Ganondorf, and
Wasn't he already bad though?
he was already pretty bad.
Yeah.
But out of all the new characters, I've only been playing as Little Mac and Mega Man, and I don't know why you're tweaking your nipples, Macca, but do you like?
Because little Mac loves that.
That's Little
Big Mac.
Macca.
That's what I was called when I was knee high to a grasshopper.
What your nipples were called?
That's what your dick's called too, right?
Nah, that's what your dick's called. Nah, that's only another Maca problem.
No, mine's called Big Mac with cheese. Don't ask.
Quit lying, Jesse.
Ew.
I think you might need to go to the doctor for that.
It's fine.
But no, the day I bought it, they're just like, oh, also coming out in Australia, December. And when I get home, I'm like, fuck. Like,
Then why would you buy Smash to begin with?
I enjoy it. I enjoy, I've played it since it was on the 64. So
You play for glory or for fun?
I'm surprised you know that, but I play for glory only. That's
Oh,
why I lose.
You're hardcore.
That's why I lose constantly.
How is Little Mac? Is he like any good?
He's fucking. Okay, so this is an Australian only problem. So sorry, rest of the world, but like when we have to play against North Americans
Or anyone?
or anyone,
People in Australia.
people in Perth,
Yeah.
it's just like you get so much fucking lag, and because Little Mac, he's like so fast, you'll like press forward and you'll be holding it down through the lag, and then you'll just run off a cliff, and you'll be like,
Wow.
and so you'll be like, okay, well, I'm gonna do the up and B to save myself. You up and B, and you just see your character just fall slowly into the
Well, what is it?
ring up.
We're supposed to be getting like the new internet upgrade.
We're supposed
The
to.
NBN.
Well, what is it? It's like my area gets it like this month.
Well then,
It's like I think like the 18th.
Anyway, like
My
7 years
area
in
gets
Caboolture.
it.
in Caboolture they
The
get
gangs don't want it, so they put up resistance.
diplomatic resistance.
Yeah.
They're going through the right channel.
Petitions.
Yes. Go through the right democratic
They like fucking go and jump.
They did
Like,
mug
fucking
someone for
sign this
petitions.
shit.
baby steps. Baby steps.
They mugged all of the fucking like
Yeah, they mug you. It's like sign this petition.
all
or
the
I'll cut you."
stationery was stolen. It just has like Queensland government written on
They just cropped
it.
it out.
Yeah.
Dude, you can get this for free. I want yours.
I want yours and I'll cut you.
What?
Mario.
Mario.
No, it's like the robot from Futurama. It's like the great
Oh yeah, the devil
Roberto.
guy. Yeah.
So
He's like, ha ha! I'll cut you. I'm gonna peel off your skin. Eat it. Ha ha!
well, okay. How can I segue this properly? It's gonna be really bad.
Well, that's why I just go. What the fuck's the next topic?
Speaking of murderous robots,
Speaking of murderous robots,
Mega Man
Mega
is
Man
low tier.
is low tier, and speaking of low tier,
Bison is your character. And speaking of your characters that you
but
like,
you don't know what we're segueing to.
say it.
Okay,
Just fucking
so
do it.
speaking of low tier,
Yeah.
Ryan isn't here.
Because he's so shit, he can't afford the bus money.
And speaking of things I don't like,
Right.
spoilers.
Man Reaper.
There has been a massive leak of a whole bunch of spoilers, not just for manga like raw chapters that haven't even been like someone
Damn.
intercepted like a truck of some things. Or
Yeah,
something. No one knows how, because it's like right now they get delivered in trucks and then they get put in the store, and if they're found, like even if the store readers take it home, upload it or read it, they're fucking gone. It's like super strict. So no one knows how it got online, but there's like a whole bunch of spoilers and stuff out there. And this is also not just, it's like happening over and over, and like with comics as well, like a whole bunch of coloured panels from certain Batman stuff has been released. And people are just like, spreading this shit around, and it's like, games and like their endings. And I'm like, how do you guys feel about spoilers? Like, do you care? Or like, because this is a topic that I was thinking of during the week, because if you
Depends what it
spoil
is.
something for me, I'm almost going to say I hate you. Because the whole, as I was saying, before on this podcast, when it comes to games especially, this whole thing for me is fucking story. So if you take away the one bit of enjoyment that I get from that thing, then I'm going to be like, I fucking, no, I can't deal with that.
Boil in a vat of oil.
Well, it's just like,
Vat of oil.
and it's like, I guess people have different things, because some people are like, oh, tell me what happened. And they don't read it themselves.
If I don't care about it, I'll be like, tell me what happens. But if it's something I care about, like, motherfucker, you tell me, I'll kill you.
Fucking.
And that's why usually on the podcast I'm like, okay, we'll give you,
Yes,
a
you
minute.
ruined
Or...
the ending of fucking Shadows of Mordor for me last night. Like,
And
dude,
me, I'm
It wasn't
almost done.
fucking him.
I have 2 missions to go.
It wasn't even him. Ethan was the one that
No,
was...
that's what I was saying. He
Oh.
said Ethan last night.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, he did that to me.
Ethan, fuck you for listening. You are still listening.
Yeah. But
It's like, yes. Dude, like,
I spoiled it.
Well, yeah, pretty much that was his reaction. It's just like, Ethan's just there, and he's just like, hey Jesse, here's the ending. And like Jesse's like, no, I haven't finished it yet. And then like everyone else is just like,
I'm like,
he
no,
asked
no.
me, have you played it? Yeah, I'm almost done. He's like, oh man, this fucking ending though.
Blah, 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 blah.
Fucking money!
I'm Ethan. Cocksucker. You shove things up your ass too?
Guys, wait, answering me.
Okay.
I'm gonna believe that he said that.
People
We're all true people.
Okay.
This is Ethan.
So we
It's
literally.
funny 'cause
This is our friend Ethan.
Our friend
Our
Ethan,
dear friend.
who's we won't say last names or anything, but our friend Ethan, who you haven't seen on the channel
At all.
ever, and you probably never will.
No.
Um,
He lives so far away.
and he's known for saying like ostentatious things. He comes in and he'll say something really strange. Maybe if it's
If you
only
had
just
3 women
yeah.
chained up in your basement, you have to kill one, let one go, and rape the other. Which one would you do? What the fuck, Ethan?
So like
Hey
he's
guys, just came over from watching hentai.
Yeah.
Oh god, Ethan, don't touch anything in my
Dude,
house.
you have to
Oh,
look
we-
up cock competitions on RedTube.
what was it? We were in the car ride.
I
home.
want a warehouse full of retards so I can burn them with the flamethrower.
Well, what was it on the way home just yesterday? He was just like, I must have fucking jacked off to that one thing in Game of Thrones like 20 times, man. It's like, what do we get? If we go
He's not on drugs.
if we go by my house, I'll show you. I'm like, I don't want to fucking see.
That was going on in your car?
Yeah, that was, and because we stopped for McDonald's and, he just got into, like, discussion while he was eating his food, and that was his thing, and it was also just like, guys, and I'm not even lying, he's like, should I buy, like, a flashlight? And I was just like, Ethan,
Doesn't know how to have one?
Ethan, I'm surprised you don't have one. No.
just
I'm
get salt
surprised
and
you don't have
Vaseline
like
in it.
6.
But anyway, back to the main
Vaseline
point.
was
Now that you're aware of, some of the weird, strange things he says, I like to think that he says it for attention. I hope that he earnestly doesn't do these things. But he just walked into the room. Okay, this is after he walked into the room, just saying, how do you turn on the light in the toilet?
Yeah.
And he was just walking out in his underwear.
Yeah. He's
His pants are at his ankles.
Where's the light in the bathroom?
Fucking Ethan. He hasn't seen this for like months, and that's the first thing he does.
And that's what we
They're like, I missed you,
Yeah, pretty
Ethan.
much, all just like, same old Ethan.
Oh, he never changed.
But
he never
anyway,
changed.
so later on that same night, just out of nowhere, he's just like, does anyone else here shove stuff up their ass?
Like, come on, guys.
Come on, guys.
Be honest.
And then
Oh,
everyone just
shit.
looks at him and they're just like, what
No.
the fuck? No, Ethan. And then he's just like, fucking whatever.
None of you?
None of you?
Whatever.
You guys are weird.
Yeah.
We're weird.
But, yeah, so Ethan spoiled stuff for you. What about you, Mac? How do you feel with spoilers?
Well, like I said before, it's like if it's something I don't care about.
Well, to be honest, I don't really care that much.
Really?
It's because, like, it's a fucking Lord of the
No
Rings
one
game.
asked you, other Macca.
So it's like, I assume that someone's like, I don't know, I don't get upset about spoilers. Like, because the thing is, like, if I want to play a game, I will ignore everything about it, like, even the reviews and everything.
Yeah, but what if, someone like Ethan, for example, just walks up to you in the street and he's just like, hey, also, here's that ending.
I was spoiled for that in Bioshock. It didn't stop me from enjoying it when I was playing it.
But that's the thing. That's what I was going to also bring up. Does it actually hamper your enjoyment of the game? Because for me, if I can...
Depends if it's like a big twist.
If it's like, for example, it was me all along, it was like...
Plus, it doesn't help that, like Shadow of Mordor, it's more about, like, the journey and less about the destination.
Okay, just a philosophical...
It's like sex. All I'm saying is Shadow of Mordor is basically sex. It's that good.
There you have it. That is Jesse's review for Shadows of Mordor.
It's pretty positive.
It's really fucking positive, actually. I don't know. I think it depends on how much I care.
Sorry.
For example, if I was going into something that's like, shoot him, McShoot, shoot.
I love that game.
Or like,
Yeah, it's like I don't give a fuck.
I'm like, I don't give a
Shoot
fuck.
There's no
Shoot
real
him,
story
McDoody.
there.
Shoot
It
him,
turns out
McDoody.
Shooty McShoot
That's
like the
his
most
name.
in-depth shit ever.
But it's like, for example,
Pick up the ball. Pick up the line. That was one.
okay, so I'm gonna spoil something, and it's literally gonna be 30 seconds. So when I say, now, stop, skip 30 seconds ahead, we'll be talking about something else. Okay, 3, 2, 1. If someone came up to you guys and said at the end of like Persona 4, oh, Adachi's the killer, the fucking first time you meet him, then the whole fucking thing where it's like a murder mystery and
Yeah,
you
like
wouldn't
big
hate him
twist.
as much as
Well,
well.
if it depends on like, if that's like the entire thing is
That's
like,
the
oh,
entire-
who did it? Like,
Yeah.
that's kind of like if someone spilled fucking Heavy Rain even.
Yeah. So anyway, we're back now and like
And we're back.
what is the biggest spoiler thing that has ever happened for you guys?
I spoiled Mass Effect 2 for you. Unintentionally, because I thought you finished it. And I was like, hey, Man Reaper, though.
Yeah.
Cause I had no idea what it meant, because Matt was just like, yeah, so yeah, Man Reaper happens. Like, I know what that is. What's a Reaper?
I'll tell you what happened in One Piece.
Which one? Because
I
there's like a
kinda
lot.
wanna say it.
Fuck yeah! But how
thing-
how old do you think that is? Like
What?
I
Out of-
read about it when it's like a week after it happened.
What? Kind of thing. Oh yeah.
Yeah, like,
That.
how old do you think that is? Because like, there's like a limitation of like 3
Oh,
years?
Well, yeah, it's
While.
like it's like a movie for like 50 years ago. You can't,
You can't really.
You-
It's,
it's
is it like 3
ruining
years?
shit from like first fucking Star Trek.
Yeah.
That's like fucking what?
Well, you can just talk
40?
about the character to spoil anything that happens. Well, I suppose it will spoil it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's something that involves a certain character that gets
Just
spoiled for you.
death.
Yeah, just like death of like a certain character.
Death of a salesman.
Death of a salesman. Yeah, that's a good play.
That-
I actually
that
had to
was-
read that when I was younger.
You like it?
That was the biggest spoiler. And it's like after that, it's like I don't. I'm really up to like Thriller Bark,
Yeah.
Thriller Bark.
and it's like so far. So far, it's like my favorite arc.
There's zombies in, you fucking weirdo.
I fucking love zombies.
You're the same in
You
everything.
You should too.
Why?
You're other Macca.
Nah, I refuse to be you.
But you are.
Because I'm other Macca. Or better Macca, as the ladies say.
Woo! We're gonna have
Let
to
me ride that Big Mac one more time, Jerry.
Jerry, Jerry.
Just like throw the table out.
Tempted.
As,
Why you're an IRL? then.
like, I didn't even remember like you spoiling Mass Effect 2 for me, but when I got to the thing, it just
That's right. The ending of Batman.
which one?
The one Chris ruined for me.
Which one?
Oh, like
It's like I had to leave because I had to
Oh,
go to work,
yeah.
and then it's like you guys were like, I was like, all right, guys, don't tell me how it ends, and then Chris is like, oh, blah 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 blah.
when we
Blah,
went
blah, blah,
Dark Knight
blah,
Rises.
blah, 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 blah,
So
blah.
Macca had to leave like
Through the movie.
3/4 through the movie. I'd
I
say.
remember,
Like,
yeah.
yeah. But anyway, so he's just like, don't tell me what happens. I'll just watch it when it comes out. And then the
You
fucking
know.
the first time Macca gets back, pretty much Chris is just like, hey, blah 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 blah
That's
blah.
Chris.
And he mentions like this massive spoiler, and I was just like, and he just tells him the entire ending, and he's just like, well, yeah, he's like, what the fuck, man? I specifically said don't do that.
Pretty sure I punched him.
Probably.
He deserved it. He deserves it. I never deserved it though.
Oh yeah, of course.
He just beats me
You told me you love it.
sometimes.
It's self-abuse.
S&M is a thing.
Ain't it over?
Stuart Mann.
Yeah. Ladies love it.
Ladies love it, not me.
Yeah, not me. No, never me.
It's like-
Never me.
Welcome to the Sadcast.
Well, yeah, Sadcast, where everything is true and suffering
Nothing
is my life. Okay,
Sounds pretty sad.
so we're gonna wrap things up here, guys. We've
Oh,
been speaking for a while now, so
This donut's not even eating there.
that donut's not gonna eat itself, Jesse. So eat
Oh.
fast. He's eating it faster.
he just like ate like half of it in one go.
God,
So while Jesse has his mouth contained,
so sugary.
I'm gonna bring up something for everyone at home, and that is that you should all go and research this, and that is that there is a lot of snake cruelty happening
Oh my
overseas.
fucking god, are you fucking serious?
Yes,
What?
there's
Oh.
cruelty to snakes, like
You've obviously took so much of this because fucking hell.
So Jesse is he's probably hating me right now.
Yep.
But, I'm not one to tell people to do, or
Anything.
how to live their life. But if it concerns you about, animal health and, the way they're treated, even though some of these snakes are a problem, they shouldn't be flayed alive, and that's how we deal with the problem, by ripping off their skin, or like just, cutting off their tails inch by inch just because we find it fun. So
Like the
there
Gohan.
are some parts of Indonesia where this is happening, and there's actually a petition up that you guys can, try and get something happen. I honestly feel that internet petitions don't really help anything, but
Well,
it could spread awareness.
It won't
and-
do shit in Indonesia.
well, we don't know that, and so it's like even if you spread the awareness, something might happen. So if that's your
God
particular thing, then go check that out. And yeah, Jesse, is there anything you would like to say on that matter?
I hope my mum appreciates this.
Is this from your
She
mom?
suckered Stuart into saying that last night. Oh, I own a snake. I care about snake issues now.
Well,
Wow, she does own a snake.
God fucking damn it.
so yeah, I thought that was not
I've
only.
forgotten until you fucking.
That's why I waited until he was eating something, so he wouldn't be able to just swear at me.
Oh.
He still managed it with his eyes. Goddamn.
Yeah.
I'm judging you now.
Okay, so we're going to go to a question. Ooh,
Oh shit. Doo-doo-doo.
doo-doo-doo. Now,
Wow.
I remembered your name this time, and
Oh.
because the whole time I've been going through this, I'm like, the name.
What did you
the
write
name."
down?
Nowhere.
You had a book.
I know.
You had a book full of notes. Well, 4 notes.
Yeah. Go.
Okay, so James Eliab says, and it's not even to me, it's not
General?
even to Macca, it's
I'm not.
other Macca.
Fuck you. How dare you?
And one, they asked, they just,
Who was the 2?
okay, so it was to actual Macca.
Good.
Okay.
And they were legitimately asking, why do we say you're an artist? That's just it.
Why am I an artist? Well, because I always like to draw, and it's like
He's an artist.
whenever you do like cosplay or fucking any art, like shit, you need something to do. I'm usually the one who like paints the faces, helps make the shit, just help everyone, you know.
Plus, he idolizes fucking
Jeff Hardy, yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
In his room, he's got this massive poster of Jeff Hardy.
He painted it himself.
He painted that because that's what his idol would have wanted.
Yeah.
So,
It's an abstract. It doesn't look like him. It
That-
looks like Zod from Berserk. It's just
that explains why he's naked.
But he knows in his heart with his giant fucking Jeff Hardy dick.
Yep.
That's his horn, man. That's all he's had.
He uses his dick
I
to
told
paint.
you, it's an
You
abstract.
have dick horns?
He's only got one now.
Another me is what there will never be.
See,
Oh,
it's just I'm just the arty guy in the group.
So-
I make the shit. And
He's designing 2 tattoos.
We're kind of taking the piss out of him, but it's like, it's not really, because that's actually...
I like Jeff Hardy.
He's
like,
the best
If
drawer.
I gave him my book right now, the pen, he probably would have been drawing stuff
Yeah.
during this entire podcast.
I did on the donut box.
And like the last podcast, the pen clicking you hear is because he was drawing stuff on like the napkins and stuff that I had at the table.
Mostly dicks.
Mostly dicks.
But they were really good dicks.
Fucking
In
the greatest.
depth.
I would sell that dick for like $10.
And we did. And we sold it for 20. So
I bought it, it was worth
$10 dick, come get your $10 dick. I'll pay 20.
I'll take 2. I need double dicks.
Just cut this slurp in half.
Double
There you
dicks
go.
everywhere in my house. Okay, so on that beautiful note, we'll leave you there. Thank you guys for coming and checking out the podcast.
Always you and the dick sucking.
We're going to leave with that. So catch you later, guys.
See you.
Goodbye.
Another me is what there will never be. Another life like this you'll never see. Another me is what there will never be. Another life like this you'll never see. Another day is all I think about. Equally on when time runs out. Another memory I seem to be in a lifelong game of Monopoly. smile is what I want to see. Another change in ways of history. Another nap is what I need to take. Equal we are in time away. Another line is what I need.